My family, the volcano. I'm learning a lot about anger these days, anger and volcanoes, because everyone's a volcano, and anger is natural if not utterly necessary. Hot, bothered, red-faced and fierce. We're animals after all, barely a geological minute from our troglodyte past. Though some of us are dormant, lucky things, peaceful, unbothered, imperturbable, what happened to them? Or didn't happen, that they got to escape the blaze of the lava flow. Peaceful creatures. I hate them all. Not really, just jealous, perhaps. My family did not escape it, which is interesting, because the root of my family is escape. Who knows how far this escape thing goes, but I know for certain my German grandparents, young adults at the time, Deutsch in Russia, were persecuted. A father murdered, young adults desperate to escape Siberian mines, slavery and bondage for the safety of Canada, a cold dust bowl in the empty prairie of a new world. My grandfather gave the Russian border official a sewing machine. In return, he was given freedom. What does persecution do? It creates a belly full of lava, a hot soup boiling over on the stove. Cut to 2020 with little to escape except the coziness and oft banality of my own existence. This is pre-COVID. It's too easy, some might say, too easy compared to my immigrating to the Wild West, not speaking a lick of English grandparents. They never saw their families again. Fledglings caught in a bold trade wind overseas to safety. Young and penniless, their blood, sweat, and tears carving lives the way lava carves new land. Life breathing life, 5 children, 14 grandchildren, and so on and so on, and here I am. I should have been a lake, a placid eyeball on the edge of a mountain, calm and accepting. Come swim in me, I'm safe. But no, I'm an inferno, a tempest, always swirling, waiting to sting. I also exaggerate. I can be peaceful too, that's the lake in me, circulating up veins from the edge of my toes and tips of my fingers, attempting to calm my hot, rumbling innards. They say we attract people who vibrate where we are. Is that true? I thought I attracted a lake to simmer my soup, but alas, I got another volcano. And our kids, 2 miniature versions of us, how could they not? My lippy 15-year-old explodes out of bed, infused with magma, flaming embers for arms. Go away, he yells, leave me, or I'm coming, I'm ready, Jesus. And the vitriol stings like grease spitting from a pan. The volcano that is us is amusing at times. Some days I am lake and my husband is not, and my son pushes him to his explosive limits. I watch the tiger chase the gazelle around the house and yard, arms pumping like an Olympic sprinter, steam blowing from ears like Popeye. And it's comical because humans look ridiculous when they thrash and bash, blowing domes of bone, wild flesh infernos with hairy armpits and googly eyes that glaze over in rage. The funny thing about living in an explosive family with kids that snap and crackle like fireworks ripping up the sky is that when it's over and the river has burst from the mountain, soared over scorched rocks and flaming bushes and ripped away the banks, and when the residual steam has finally been consumed by the sky, there's a peaceful something there, an immutable boulder, a scrappy finch crooning a hard-won melody in the glow of a rainbow. The tears have cooled our sweltry bodies, and we're now tepid pools of reason, of all things. Lying beneath the crispy black tempers are rose petal hearts with gooey marshmallow centers, and we're connected by ribbons of magma, umbilical cords strung like Christmas lights, allied in our passion to be right, for truth, and to scream to the high heavens to be heard. And there's something a little glorious about that. We are crazy. We are forces of nature. We are the island makers. We are one loving, crimson core.